Another F-16 has just punched its one-way ticket to the scrapyard, falling from the skies during a Russian missile barrage on May 16, 2025. The skies above the battlefield have never been more contested, and this loss underscores the rising cost of that air war. According to reports, the Ukrainian pilot was in the thick of it, executing a high-risk maneuver to intercept multiple threats. Against overwhelming odds, he managed to neutralize 3 incoming aerial targets, likely drones or missiles, before his aircraft began to fail. In a textbook ejection, he parachuted safely to the ground, shaken but alive. That's the good news. The bad news? That F-16 is gone, reduced to scorched metal on Ukrainian soil. This isn't just a one-off. It's the third F-16 Ukraine has lost since these US-supplied jets first entered service in August 2024. And with each downed aircraft, the strategic picture gets more complicated. Let's be clear, these aren't just aircraft. They're symbols. Symbols of Western support, modern air power, and Ukraine's hope of reclaiming control of its skies. The F-16 Fighting Falcon is a fourth-generation multi-role combat jet, a veteran of many conflicts, from the Gulf War to the skies over Kosovo. But in the dense missile zones of modern-day Ukraine, even the most legendary birds are struggling to stay airborne. Russian air defense systems, particularly the S-400s, are proving to be a nightmare for Ukrainian pilots. These systems can detect, track, and engage targets at distances of up to 400 kilometers. Add to that the ever-present swarm of drones, electronic warfare jamming, and unpredictable missile strikes, and it becomes clear, flying over Ukraine is no longer just dangerous, it's nearly suicidal. Russian media wasted no time celebrating. State channels dubbed the latest F-16 loss as yet another example of Western failures, gleefully calling the aircraft sitting ducks. But let's not get carried away. If F-16s are ducks, then the Russian defense narrative is built on scarecrows, loud, stiff, and effective only when no one's paying attention. At the same time, Ukraine's strategy is under the microscope. Deploying highly advanced jets in areas crawling with radar locks and missile signatures seems bold, if not reckless. And yet, it speaks to the desperation. Ukraine is racing against time, resources, and Russian momentum. With every sortie, they're trying to claw back some form of control. But critics argue that this isn't an air campaign, it's starting to look like a live-action Call of Duty Respawn edition, where jets are racking up kill counts before becoming kill stats themselves. Still, there's more to this story than aircraft losses. These missions are not just about military victories. They're about morale, alliances, and leverage. Every F-16 in Ukrainian colors is a message to Moscow that NATO's influence is present, even if indirectly. It's also a message to Western audiences: we're still fighting. Don't look away. But the question remains, how sustainable is this model? Can Ukraine keep flying top-tier jets into contested zones without more extensive support, like SAAD, suppression of enemy air defenses, operations, or more advanced air cover strategies? So far, the answer seems to be a strained yes. But each downed F-16 chips away at that fragile line between resolve and regret. In the end, this isn't just about jets and missiles. It's about survival, of a country, of an idea, of a people refusing to be grounded. And while the war rages on with no clear end in sight, one thing is becoming painfully clear: in this war of tech and tenacity, everyone's flying, but not everyone's landing. Looks like Ukraine's Air Force is running a frequent flyer program, except the reward points are mostly smoke, fire, and emergency ejections.